Hey everybody, welcome back to Northernlion Plays Xcom Enemy Unknown. We're going to do some scanning for activity here.
The Council is requesting your attention. Secure transmission coming in now.
Okay, so it appears we're going to have a Situation Room mission, which is weird because I was just about to say maybe we'll do the alien base, but if we have a Situation Room mission, we should probably do that first. So let's see what's going on here. Okay, so there's major Japanese cities with aliens moving through them. We've yet to establish a motive behind this activity. We must treat all reported incursions as a serious threat. Sure, you know, we get 163 credits, panic reduction in Japan. Now, we have a fairly good squad here. We've got a lot of corporals, a lot of captains. Well, a couple captains anyway. And we have a lieutenant here who I would love to give carapace armor. Perfect. Because I think our last carapace armor holder may have actually died in the last mission. So just want to check out our loadout. We all have carapace armor now. We have 2 medikits. 2 arc throwers, which is probably unnecessary at this point. We might want to give the assault here a frag grenade, I think is maybe what we want to do with that. I was just trying to think maybe we want to give her nanofiber vest, but frag grenade's fine. We don't know what kind of resistance we're going to run up to in this mission, but certainly everyone is at least reasonably well equipped. I think we have a decent chance at this mission, and hopefully if nobody gets injured, we can maybe conquer the alien base. A mission I have actually not done in my other save file yet. Is that where we're going? Bomb disposal? What's going on? Oh man, the United States is not looking so hot right now. I wonder if we had to change our flight pattern for that. So we'll begin our assaults here.
You'll be heading into Japan for the next mission.
Oh, okay, so that's all the briefing I need, I guess. We're heading into Japan, so this is a mission where we have to deactivate a bomb before it goes off. Now, they're probably going to be talking a lot at the very start of this mission, so also shut up so they can explain the basic mechanics we're going to be dealing with.
Council intel indicates the aliens are charging a plasma bomb of some kind in your vicinity. Time is running short. We need to locate and disarm that weapon before they're able to finish priming it.
Our sensor readings indicate that the device is some sort of priming mechanism. The aliens are transferring power from it directly to the bomb itself. Disabling this power node should give you more time to find and disarm the explosive.
Objectives updated.
Okay, so basically, these things right here are power nodes. You can see on the top right, we have 3 turns until the bomb is fully charged. What we want to do is extend that a little bit as time goes on by deactivating these, which is going to give us 1 extra turn per deactivation.
Seems you've bought yourself some time, but you still need to hurry, or, well, you know.
Right, you really, really do not want this bomb to explode. I'm not sure what happens if it does, depending on where you are, like where your squad is, if you could end up, you know, killing all of your squad by putting them in harm's way. I'm not sure about that, but, you know, hopefully that's not going to be an issue. We're going to spread out a little bit here, and the reason I'm spreading out is so that I can find some more of these power nodes and hopefully be able to deactivate several of them. I actually did a mission like this off camera very, very recently, and when I did it, I actually had, like, the turns until the bomb was fully charged cranked, like, all the way up. It was on, like, 7 turns or something until the bomb was going to be fully charged. So that worked out really well for me, and we're going to try to get something similar to that going on here. But first things first, we have to spread out in order to find some of these power nodes. The fact that I don't see a second power node scares the shit out of me right now. Is there any way we can get up? Doesn't appear that there's a ladder or anything. We may actually want to go... I don't know where I want to dash here. Maybe we'll just dash to here for now. I'm not sure what direction the next power node is going to be in, is what I'm trying to get at there. So we do have some kind of bakery going on here, or the butcher shop, or restaurant or something. We may want to open the door and just look inside to see if we can't, you know, see anything else going on in here. This is Mad Dog. Sure, we'll move Carol King in here. We don't see any enemies, so we're going to post her up on this door right here. We should probably send a second unit in. Not Piplup would be my preference. Yeah, why not send Julie Dumont in here, actually, to man the other side of the door? I'm frightened, I'll admit, that we do not see a second power node yet. That scares the shit out of me. That wasn't a dash, right? That was just a standard movement. Okay, there's another power node. That's awesome. So we're going to get him in position here. Hopefully this is unguarded, because I really can't afford to spend too much time in combat here. You can dash over here, I would say, would be a safe position for us. Now, I'm worried that maybe there's some kind of... like, the bomb could be up here, although I guess that's pretty much where the map ends, huh? Well, we'll put Piplup in position right here, just in case anybody tries anything funny. And we're just going to move our teammate. I don't want to dash, if at all possible. I want to keep him a little bit more, you know, liquid in his opportunities, shall we say. So we're just going to move him up to this door, and hopefully, yes, we didn't come across any more aliens, which is good, because I'm not in a great position from a cover perspective right now. But we don't see anybody else. Okay, so step 1 is going to be opening this door. We still have 2 turns until this bomb is going to be fully charged. There's a power node in here. That's good news for everybody. So we're going to move behind it. We do see an alien. It's 2 thin men. So we should be able to kill these guys within 1 or 2 turns here. Enough to at least get to this power node, and probably the power node afterwards as well. Oh, yes, because that got close to us. Remember, we had the Overwatch that allowed us to do a reaction shot without even being an Overwatch. So that was an easy kill. We should be able to, yeah, disarm that power node, which is going to give us a little bit more added benefit here. And then I'm going to actually dash her up into this position, because if this alien gets close to us, we're going to be able to kill it anyway. So let's see, we want to take our sniper. That's not our sniper, that's 51%. Piplup, what kind of shot you got on this right now? 58%? I think that is absolutely worth it. Don't let me down here, buddy. That's a big one. Okay, so the thin men are dead. That's huge. This should allow us, as we skip back to, yes, Pikachu here, to dash behind this. Hopefully we don't run into any more aliens, but if we do, it's not the end of the world. Well, I mean, it could be the end of the world, considering these aliens are kind of assholes. But this is going to allow us, on the next turn, as we enter this Overwatch with this guy, it's going to allow us to... Oh, there's another power node there. Just be careful, though, because there could be tons of aliens out here. So I think Overwatch is probably a good idea on this turn. I totally forgot what I was trying to say. Doesn't really matter, though. I don't think we have any more aliens out here, so I'm just going to dash us over into this position, which is reasonably well defended. Oh, there are 2 more thin men out here, and another power node. So these thin men should be easy enough to take out. Are they going to climb that ladder? Oh, no, they're just going to jump it, I guess. Them having the advantage by being higher is a pain in the ass for sure. Don't kill this guy. Oh, they spit the poison on this guy. That was Pikachu. He'll be fine. We have a reaction shot coming from somewhere. It actually worked. It got the kill. I can't see what's going on because I have no camera control right now. Looks like we've got another Overwatch here. Oh, no, that was the Overwatch that just went down. Alright, so that guy was missed, thankfully. I believe that was Pikachu, which is good for us. So we're going to skip over to him. We've got a lot of poison here, which is a problem because they're going to get a little bit hurt, but it's not a huge problem. We're just going to deactivate this, give us a little bit more time. We're going to move behind this right here, and we should have a shot at this thin man. It's not a good shot, 31%. Yeah, it's a miss. But it's enough to, you know, at least keep him down, I guess. So we're going to move Aerodactyl probably behind this vehicle right here. She's not going to have a shot after this, but she is moving forward, which is important, of course, for our progress here. I think our smart idea here is to maybe... Does this really require dashing? No, just open this door. Then it should be very easy for you to just step outside. Okay, thank you. And we're going to move her maybe over here. I probably could have moved her to disarm this thing right away, but this is fine. We'll put her on Overwatch. Do we not have... Yeah, I thought we had several more people. We're going to move... Oh, actually, Piplup has a shot here. 58%. I think that's worthwhile. I think this is because we have him with the ability to see allies' ranges, I thought. Anyway, that's a great shot. So we're all safe now. And Piplup has earned a promotion, which is fantastic. Why don't we get in behind this thing right here, deactivate this, and that'll give us a few extra turns. Awesome. And then I think maybe
That's another one down.
we should just get behind this, because I'm going to try to spread out in a wider kind of pattern here, because we don't know exactly where the bomb is going to be. So I'm going to try to, like, this is a fairly difficult mission so far, just because of the layout of the level. It appears that there's a number of possible, it's not like a linear path, I should say, to get from point A to point B to disarm the bomb. So these guys are still hurt. Lots of poison damage coming in, but it's only 1 per person. But it's hitting a lot of people. So I think I'm going to move Artie Cuno up here. And we'll get ready to do an assault on this room. First we'll open the door with Julie Dumont. We see the bomb! That's awesome. And then we're just going to put her on Overwatch, because we're going to get ready to bust in through here. First things first, though, we're going to move out and deactivate some more of these bombs, which I think is a smart idea for us. And then we'll go into this position right here, because he should be able to open the door in the next turn. We'll move Aerodactyl over here. We still have like all of our rockets and smoke grenades and stuff like that as well. So we've got 1 thin man in here, a power node, and the bomb. Did he actually just jump onto the roof? And then, oh no, he's on top of the fridge, I think. Weird decision, but hey, you know, whatever gets the job done for him. And I guess we'll send Carol King over here, and we'll prepare for quite an assault on our next turn for sure. Piplup, unfortunately, horribly out of position, but that's because he's been taking some great shots for us from afar. And we'll get a promotion when he gets back, assuming he doesn't die. So this Thin Man jumped out from the top. I guess he's going to flank us, but because we have some Overwatch going on here, yeah, we actually managed to get the kill. So we've gotten some really lucky stuff here so far, and I'm extremely happy about that. The poison is a pain in the ass, but okay, let's get ready to breach in through here. Do we see anybody? We do not, but we do see one of the power nodes, so we'll definitely take care of that. Like I said, it's good to get as many of these as possible, because we really don't know how long it's going to take us to actually get in there and disarm the bomb. It could take longer than you expect. I think I'm going to move these guys before I move Piplup. So I'm going to move Articuno up here just to see if there's anything going on the floor above us. Doesn't appear so, so I'm going to put him in a position like this where he can see any enemies that might come in for us. And then we're going to move Julie Dumont, I think, out here. We don't see any more aliens, which is a good sign. But I'm going to move her over here so she can deactivate the next power node. Of course, I know this is the bomb.
Get over there and deactivate it.
But I want to send somebody else. Yeah, maybe Richter can come over here and just dash into it. And then next turn we can deactivate the bomb. So far we've only encountered like 3 or 4 Thin Men. So it's not a super difficult job for us so far. Frankly, I think Aaron Dactyl can just kind of stand outside here. And Piplup, it's one of those things where you might want to get Piplup into a position that's a little bit more defensible. Because enemies, after we deactivate the bomb, enemies will probably spawn in. And I don't want anybody to be caught unawares, basically. First things first, though, we're definitely going to want to deactivate the bomb, because we do have a unit right here. So let's disarm that, and then kill any remaining aliens.
Excellent work, Strike One. Wipe out any remaining aliens and come on home. Stay alert, Strike One. You've got hostile forces about to hit your position. New objective received.
Okay, so now we have hostile forces inbound. Always a little bit frustrating, because you're like, hey, I'm done with the mission. Well, not so fast. I believe this is the end of the map here, so we can actually just probably reload the sniper rifle, would be my guess here, and then try to get our crew actually fairly close to each other so that they can defend each other. Are you serious? This is how you're going to get out there fast? Oh, there's a Thin Man on the roof. I had no idea. Well, now he's not on the roof, but if he gets too close, aren't we going to take a shot here?
They got me flanked.
I'm not sure what's going to happen here. We should be able to get this kill, provided I haven't done anything rash and put someone into Overwatch when it was completely unnecessary. Yeah, like Aaron Dactyl, I think, should be able to get the kill here quite easily. 84%. That would have been a terrible miss. But that's not the end of our mission, I believe. Okay, so Mad Dog, we're going to send you out here. Nobody's really behind cover right now, which is the part that worries me. However, I think that's okay for now. Just send this lady out here. Everyone's doing fine for health. There's been some poison damage, but by and large, I don't think there's anything super serious to worry about. We are just going to kind of make a defensible position and then use Overwatch to kind of wait for these aliens to come for us. Okay, so we've got a Thin Man on the roof. He's on Overwatch, which is obviously not what we wanted. We've got a Thin Man on top of this. He's going to go on Overwatch as well, but the bad news for him is that we're not going to have to move to actually do some damage to him. 100% chance to hit. Don't have to tell me twice. That's an easy one. And in addition to that, we may have to use... we don't have running gun on this guy. I think Piplup should get to some cover, like over here. This guy's on Overwatch. He might see us as we run. I guess not. And he's just going to stay here. Now, Articuno. I think I want to send him up. This does not require dashing. So by sending him up here, he might be able to get the kill shot right away, and that would probably be the end of this mission. This guy's on Overwatch, so... Oh, man, I really expected a shot to come in there, but I guess not. That's going to be... I only did 2 damage! That's the worst! Who's close here? Nobody, really. Dactyl, Dumont, and Kachu. How long is it going to take her to get up? She can get up here with a dash, which is probably what we're going to do. Someone's going to get hit here, but I don't think anyone's going to die. And hopefully this is the last alien that we actually have to deal with here. So there's the Overwatch coming in. I don't know why he felt the need to smash the window there. The Overwatch didn't even hit us. So much for Thin Men being super accurate. Lucky me, I guess. So we'll get here, and we'll send Julie Dumont up to the top as well. She can actually get into a position where she's defended, which is novel, I know. And I think everyone has moved except for Pete Kachu now. We can send him... You know what, we might as well just send him over here. I probably should have put him in Overwatch just in case someone moved, but... this way, if that Thin Man tries to make a move, he's going to get shot down, basically. So Thin Man's just going to take a shot here. Got some damage. Not very much, though. Only 2 damage. And this will probably mark the end of our mission here. So let's see. 67% chance to hit. Take the shot, Julie. Yeah, no getting around that one, is there? Yeah, that was an easy mission. So we've just saved Japan from a deadly gaseous bomb or some kind of energy-rich bomb from going off. Killed aliens, lost... Or killed 8 aliens is what I meant to say. And lost 0 operatives. That's good. Let's see what we get when we get back. Again, the United States with that swirling vortex of death over it worries me just a little bit. But hopefully, you know, they don't take over YouTube. Otherwise, how would you ever see this video?
Our soldiers have to be feeling good after a mission like that.
I agree. So nobody is actually wounded. Beautiful. We have a sergeant now. 2 bonus damage with pistols or plus 10 aim and plus 10 defense when you're at a lower, or when you're at a higher elevation. I'm going to take the extra pistol damage, to be honest with you. I think that could come in handy. I've been using pistols a lot more lately. I love this one. Allows the medkit to be used 3 times in battle instead of just once. And Dumont is going to have the Shredder Rocket or Suppression. I like Suppression, and we've already got one. I think Pikachu has the Shredder Rocket. Alright, beautiful. Great mission. We got some more Thin Man corpses, some more weapon fragments, 163 credits, panic reduction. Now, I think we should invest these credits in building some extra units. We don't necessarily need power yet, but I would love to build another satellite uplink. We need more engineers for this. So if you need more engineers, then what you want to do is build a workshop. So where do we want to build our workshop? Doesn't matter, unfortunately. I think we should build it over here so that we don't have to worry about possibly losing the bonuses from having another satellite uplink here that would give us an extra benefit. So that's fine. In the Foundry, is there anything we can really build? Nothing. Improved medkit might be awesome. Let's see. We now believe we can increase 50% the amount of healing done in a single charge. It's 125 credits, though. That's too expensive for me to do right now. But everything's fine on this end. Let's go back to scanning for activity here and see if we get some research done. Okay, so we have some alien abductions reported. China, Mexico, and Manchester. Almost said Manchester United. That would have been very silly. We're gonna go to China. This mission is very difficult. Panic's at the highest out of these 3 places where it is, and we're gonna get some scientists out of this, which is awesome. So this is gonna be one of those 2-run episodes. Everyone's decked out in some good stuff. We got medikits, frag grenades, 1 arc thrower. Do we really need a nanofiber vest? It's probably not a bad idea. Let's launch this mission. So this is the same crew, I believe, that did so well for us last time. We got a nice little selection here. I think this Carapace armor is helping me out a lot. I think I'm playing a little bit better than I normally play, or at least I'm learning a little bit more. By the way, if you saw that message at the bottom, my interceptor has arrived in China, or in Asia, I guess. So next time I see an alien spacecraft, it may be over China.
To China for the next operation. We've picked up a local broadcast indicating alien activity within a major metropolitan area.
Alright, so this is a simple mission. I'm sorry I interrupted his briefing, but basically he's just going to tell us, hey dumbass, kill everything and try not to get killed yourself. Which is fine by me. It's going okay so far.
Big Sky in position on approach of the abduction site. Strike 1 is awaiting drop clearance.
Copy that, Big Sky. Strike 1 is cleared to engage hostile targets. Watch your backs out there, people.
Now, as always, with any mission listed as difficult or very difficult, I'm a little bit concerned about what kind of enemies we're going to run across here. But we're going to start out just doing a little recon, as we always do. Spread out a little bit. If we come across enemies right at the very start, I like that. I'm a big fan of that, actually. Okay, so there we have 3 mutons. These guys hit like a ton of bricks. And I'm hoping that we're going to find ourselves... These are reasonably defensible positions. I'm not too mad about that. Let's get our Pipple up to hunker down here. I think what I'm going to do with support is send my support around here. And actually have him send a smoke grenade over top of my sniper, because obviously I consider my snipers very valuable. Thank God we've got him outfitted with a nanofiber vest that'll give him a little bit of extra protection. So this is at least going to make my sniper a little bit more difficult to hit. There was probably a better placement for that, I'll admit. Now, I do not believe we can fire a rocket and move at the same time. First things first, I want to move out here. Yeah, we cannot fire a rocket in this situation. So I think next I'm actually going to... I mean, this is not a bad location, but I remember that these guys have grenades, and that worries me. So I'm going to move over here with Julie Dumont. She can't see anything. I kind of expected her to be able to. We definitely cannot sneak a rocket through here around this big crane, or bulldozer, I should say. We're going to just move over here. Can we get a shot here? No. But we're going to send this... man. Whatever. We're going to send him into Overwatch. And then with our support here... Is this? Yes, this is a support. We're just going to dash her around here so that all of our units are at least reasonably spread out. Now, here's the problem. If all three of those mutants focus on a single target... Here comes the grenade. I don't like that. We're going to find things to be difficult. That did 5 damage to 3 enemies. Or to 3 allies. That's real bad for us. Please do not throw any more grenades. Oh, here comes... Do not kill Mad Dog. Mad Dog is dead. That is horrible. She was my captain! She was my like, #1 unit. Alright. So he's panicked, but he's also hunkered down. So that he didn't make a horrible decision there. Now, Piplup. Save my team here. We're going to take the 47% chance. It's basically 50-50 here. That's a miss, unfortunately. And all of the mutons are so spread out that it's going to be very difficult for me to get a really good hit here. I did see a 90% in here. So we're going to fire a rocket at this muton right here. We've got to get some killed. The fact that I lost my cap that missed, it had a 90% chance. Well, I hate to do this. Sincerely. Please tell me that this rocket is going to hit. I at least need to be able to kill 1 muton this turn. Alright, so we did 6 damage there. Everyone else, I think, has a reasonably good shot. What do you have? 34, 29? Well, you know what we're going to do? I hate to blow through all my explosives so quickly. But I think it's borderline necessary to do it like this. This will do at least a little damage to both of those mutons. Hopefully it will kill the other one. It intimidated one of them. I'm honestly not sure what that's done. I don't think I've ever seen that before. The fact that we finally lost that great assault, though, is terrible for us. And this is Piplup, who's in harm's way for sure right now. Took 6 damage. He can afford to take another 7 before he's going to die, but, you know, I don't want my sniper to be in such a terrible position. We'll see what kind of shot that this mutant can get out. He's going to go on Piplup as well. He's suppressed, but he's not hurt, so that's not terrible, at least. Now, what kind of shots can this guy get off? 1% chance to hit? That's not really that valuable, I would say. So I'm going to get Piplup to actually fall. Oh, I forgot that this guy was suppressed and I'm going to get hit on movement. Only 4 damage. Piplup lives. But, oh my god, please tell me he's not. I thought he was able to get hit again. So we're going to just have him reload rather than hunker down because I don't think he's going to be at risk anytime soon. This guy has a med kit. That's important. What do we have here? So we have Aaron Dactyl with a 32% chance to hit. Why don't we just put her into Overwatch instead? And we'll put Artie Cuno into Overwatch as well. Not Stabilize, no, Overwatch. Where's that? Number 3. We'll put him into Overwatch. Everyone's a little bit hurt here, and that worries the shit out of me. What do we have here for Pete Kachu? He's still got a Shredder rocket. He can't see anybody? Are you kidding me? How about now? Now we can see 2 people. 28% chance. Why is the chance to hit so low here? We're going to put him into Overwatch as well. And quite frankly, I think we should put this lady into Suppression. And basically make it so that this muton has no chances to escape. But things are not going well so far. This is a very difficult mission. They were not lying. So that one went into Overwatch. I think that was a smart decision on his part. Here comes another grenade. This could be bad. It's probably going to do 5 damage. Oh my god, Piplup got killed. This is really, really not good for us. 67% chance to hit. We've absolutely got to take this. But Artie Cuno's pretty low on health as well. The fact that you didn't miss that is huge, though. He's intimidated. 25% chance to hit. Why did you panic? You just had a great shot. Well, he took a second shot. It didn't miss the enemy, but that's okay. Okay, so she's got 25% chance to hit here. I don't necessarily want to deal with that right now. Pikachu, 28%, 61. Please kill this other Muton. Jesus Christ, that was 68%. I've already lost 2 of my best men here, but he can take a second shot. Okay, 61% chance. Do it up. Oh my god, the fact that you missed that twice in a row might seal your own fate, Petey. We got a 74% chance here. Okay, so we did kill one of the Mutons. Is that the end of our turn? No, we still have Julie Dumont left. She can't use suppression. I'd say we take the crack at this one. I mean, 25% chance is obviously low. We did 3 damage, that's good. We're at least going to kill this Muton eventually. She can take another shot at it. Quite frankly, yeah, she might want to reload instead. I was going to say Overwatch, but the reload is probably more necessary. Don't kill Articuno. It's the only thing. Oh my god, he's getting pretty close. I think Articuno is going to find himself dead here. This is a hell of a mission here. I've already lost 3 really good men. And we're about to lose, actually, I think it's Julie Dumont there. This should be, yes, this should be a huge victory. Well, not a huge victory, but a kill anyway, which feels like a victory now. Okay, so she does have a medkit. I think she should just hold up here, basically. This guy does not have a medkit. I'm just going to send him back. Do I only have... I should only have 3 people left. I'm not happy about that. She does not have a medkit, so I'm going to dash her over here. And we're going to at least get her healed with our existing medkits. Hopefully we don't run across any more goddamn Mutons. So now I think Pikachu is our ranking officer. We're going to use a medkit to heal 4 HP here. It's not a lot, but it's something to keep her alive, I guess. Ooh, I do not like this at all. Again, everyone take a minute here to reload. I think that's a smart idea.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if you should be so happy about that reload, considering I basically did it because we have no other options. I've never had a mission in XCOM where I've lost everybody, so I'm interested to see what happens if that comes about. We got 2 sectoids here. Almost, even though I'm in a terrible position, it's almost a welcome fucking relief that I know that these enemies... Oh, that's bad. The fact that we just saw 3 sectoids in addition to that, or sorry, 3 floaters in addition to that, is not good. Now, we got 32, 49, 49, 29, 29. I say we take the 49 here. This would be a great situation to still have your rocket on. Okay, at least that 49 hit. That was big. How about Pikachu? What you got here? 31. That's not that great. But here's the thing. Can I fit a Shredder rocket, like, back here? Because this would do 4 damage to 2 of these guys, which would be really useful. Let's see what we've got left. Okay, so we've got this lady who we can kind of fit in here to give her a little bit of cover. Maybe a little bit of cover. 39. You know what we're going to do with her? We're going to throw a smoke grenade. And this is going to keep these 2 guys at least reasonably well covered, considering that they're not in great positions for some of these enemies right now. We got, what, 31% chance to hit this guy. I think our smartest move is to put ourselves in a better position. Maybe to be able to hit this sectoid here. Although if we miss, we're fucked, which is the problem. What is he? He's heavy. Does that give him 2 chances? I don't think it does. What I'm going to do is I'm going to move him over here in the hopes that, you know, maybe the sectoid's going to be able to take a shot at us. But on the next turn, I should be able to use that Shredder rocket. Please hit. Kill this floater. Wow, that is incredible luck. I had some pretty good luck on that turn, I'll admit. So we only have 2 floaters, 1 sectoid left, I think. Oh, now we have like 3 more sectoids that just showed up. They were not kidding. This is a hard mission. And keep in mind, I've already lost 3 goddamn crew members. So is that another floater there? Where's he gonna go? These guys can move and shoot, but they can't, like, teleport and shoot. Thank God, we only got suppressed there. I mean, that's bad, but it's not nearly as bad as actually getting tagged. So we're gonna have a shot fired at us here. Thankfully it missed. Maybe that smoke grenade was the right decision after all. Certainly far from being out of the fire here. We got 39% chance to hit the person suppressing us, I think. Which means it's absolutely worth a shot in my books. It missed? I thought for sure he was taking it on the chin. But that's okay. It's better than just sitting here, I think. Now, still suppressed. Oh, now are we both suppressed? What's going on here? We got another shot at it. Oh, it's out of ammo. Okay, reload. Now, this guy, I want to die immediately. So we're going to take the shot at him. Actually, you know what? What if we tried to stun him? 49% chance. Oh, man. Okay. We're just going to shoot him. Actually, you know what we're going to do? Here's what we're going to do. Who's our support? Yes, Aaron Dactyl. 39% chance. Okay, you know what? You take your shot on the sectoid. Don't miss. What did I just say? Now, I don't like the situation that this guy's in at all. That much should be apparent. We're going to take a 50-50 shot at suppressing this guy. Or stunning this guy. Oh, that is really bad. The reason I went with that over the 61% shot is because I thought the shot was likely to only do 3 damage or 2 damage anyway. So I thought that maybe this would give us a chance. It's a 50% chance of hitting, but it's also a 50% chance of basically killing the enemy. And we've got some problems here, there's no question about that. That's a lot of damage done to my support. We may actually end up losing our support here. We may end up losing this mission. I've never encountered something this bad for me so far. Yeah, basically just took a shot right in the fucking face. Do not panic. Under no circumstances can you panic. Is that going to be another suppression? No, that one missed, thankfully. This one, we might not be so lucky. No. Oh, that missed? I thought I saw one hit her like right in the torso. I'll take it. Here's what I'm thinking. We got to get that floater out of the way. This provides a little bit better cover. We still cannot see the one that's going after Pikachu, unfortunately. This is a 49% chance to hit. That's worth taking in my mind. Alright, that's a huge kill. Mostly because the odds were not in our favor at all. We can go for the stun again. I'm not sure if it helps if we get closer. Let's get Aaron Dactyl like to a position where she's probably not as likely to die. Yeah, like right here. 100% chance to hit, does up to 4 damage. Did 4 damage. Wow, okay, that's good. And then this guy. What do we want to do with this guy? I want to put him in a better position to be covered. Like maybe here, and then he can shoot at that sectoid. 32% chance to hit. Let's take it. I feel lucky. I shouldn't, but I do. Okay, so we're still in a very dire circumstance or situation here. It's basically 3-on-3. My guys are more powerful than these aliens individually, but, you know, they're also pinned down. One of my guys only has 1 health left. I've lost 3 of my most valuable crew members. Certainly, this is not the situation I expected to be in on a very simple alien abduction mission. Now, that floater should be easy to hit. Thankfully, apparently, Julie is just unhittable. Probably should not have said that, as these guys are now moving into a position to hit her. Anyway, 50%. 49. 49. I say we take the 50%. She's going to get 2 cracks at it anyway. That's fantastic. She's going to get another shot, I believe. And then she'll probably have to reload after that. So this could be huge. If she hits this second shot, 2 enemies with 1 person. Wow. Okay, that was really, really useful for us. Now, we do want to get Pikachu out there. We're going to send him out behind this little structure right here. He's not going to be able to attack. And we're just going to have our support hunker down, reload, because we're really in an awful situation right here. Somehow she didn't die when that car exploded, which is unbelievably lucky for us. Please tell me these are the last aliens we're going to have to deal with, because this has been goddamn impossible so far. Okay, step 1, Pikachu. 51%. Big plays. Please tell me it's over. Jeez. Okay, so I agree, that was poor. We lost 3 Xcom operatives. We finished the mission, and, you know, China's going to be very de-panicked, considering that before they were in a bad spot, but we used our satellite to take their panic down a little bit more. But was the price of 3 operatives worth it? Probably not. That was the first major setback we've had in a while, but that definitely hurts. We lost some seriously good men and women out there. Right, so Aaron Dactyl's back. Smoke grenades now carry powerful stimulants that grant 20% will, or plus 20 will, I should say, and plus 10% critical chance for all units in the cloud. Smoke grenades have increased area of effect and further increase units' defenses by 20. Interesting. I like increasing the defense. That's how I've been using these. Sergeant Dumont has been promoted. Confers 100% damage against robotic enemies and confers a second reaction shot if on Overwatch and the first reaction shot is a hit. I like double damage against robots. We're going to come across some asshole robots later for sure. So we do have a major in Pikachu here. Reduces all normal damage taken by 2 if in cover and not flanked. That's good. And, of course, we did lose 3 units there. Picked up some good stuff. We got 4 scientists. That's valuable. It's going to increase the speed of our research.
Commander.
Now, do we have anything we can sell? Not really. What was I? Why did I want to sell things? Right, because I want to hire some soldiers here.
We're in desperate need of additional troops. If we don't start recruiting new soldiers through the barracks soon, we're not going to win this fight.
Right, so I hired 6 new soldiers. It cost us a lot, but, you know, what are you going to do? We have to do it. And let's just scan, because our research is going to finish in a second. We'll assign new research here. Okay, improved arc thrower project available in the foundry. It's not necessary right now, I would say, although the ability to shoot from afar is nice. Now let's look up some Titan armor. Yeah, I think that's going to be good for us. So that must be the armor that the mutons are using. And then we'll see what we've got here. Again, satellite is going to be operational in a day. Good. New soldiers are here. Let's see if we can have a mission before the council report. I hope not. Okay, so here's our council report. I'm scared. I think India's going to leave.
We are extremely impressed with the progress of the Xcom project thus far, Commander. Your recent results were beyond our expectations, and that is not a statement this council makes lightly.
So amazingly, we got an A, and India has not abandoned us yet, but they are going to very, very soon, I believe.
Remember, we will be watching.
With our extra money, I think what we should absolutely do is come down here to the facilities. And we can't build a satellite uplink until we have more engineers. Okay, I gotcha. We should possibly build an access lift. It's not going to cost that much. And I don't know. I kind of feel like we should build another workshop, but I don't want to build it over here. It's unnecessary. But yeah, sure, let's build another workshop. Let's get it done. So we have more engineers so we can build more satellites in the very near future. Anyway, that's going to do it for this episode of Northernlion Plays XCOM Enemy Unknown. Let's end with our situation room. Things are still looking okay, but they can spiral out of control quickly. We've got burgeoning situations in Canada and Mexico, South Africa, United Kingdom, and France. So Europe is going to be a priority. We're probably just going to have to say, you know what, India, you're gone. But I'll try. I don't know. As always, thank you guys for watching, and I will absolutely see you next time. I'm going to nurse the wounds of... Actually, maybe we'll finish by viewing the memorial here. Could someone play taps? Forgot about Charlie Mander, but really, losing Sea King is the worst. She's been with us for every mission, I think. And to have 19 kills, that hurts, man. Anyway, as always, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time.